Kazakhstan has just received 6 new Su-30 OSM multi-role fighters from the Irkutsk Aviation plant of Russia's United Aircraft Corporation. They replace the older Soviet-era MiG-29 fighters, which have been decommissioned. This is in addition to the 18 aircraft received earlier under different contracts, bringing the total to 29 Su-30 OSM fighters in the Kazakhstani Air Force. One aircraft was lost in an accident in 2023. After Astana decided to retire the Soviet-era MiG-29 and MiG-31, there was a buzz that the French Dassault Rafale could be a contender. Dassault Aviation had reportedly been wooing the two Central Asian nations, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. It had been a key issue during Emmanuel Macron's visits to the two nations last November. The Rafale was being promoted to replace Kazakh MiG-27 strike fighters and Uzbek Su-27 air superiority fighters. The French publication La Tribune had written about the potential of such a sale, but Kazakhstan had denied such plans. The Dassault Rafale is a French twin-engine, canard delta-wing, multi-role fighter aircraft. It is intended to perform air supremacy, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, in-depth strikes, anti-ship strikes, and nuclear deterrence missions. This omni-role platform is a 4.5+ generation aircraft. The technology demonstrator first flew in July 1986. It was almost entirely built by one country, by major French defense contractors, such as Dassault, Thales, and Safran. The aircraft has digital fly-by-wire and full computerized canard controls. The Rafale is fitted with two Snecma M88 engines, each capable of 75 kilonewtons with afterburners. A thrust vectoring variant of the engine designated M88-3D has also been considered. The aircraft has the RBE-2A Active Electronically Scanned Array AESA, radar, 200 km range, the Spectra Integrated EU Suite, the Optronic Sector Frontal Infrared Search and Track IRST, sensor, and direct voice input. It has front hemisphere stealth. Nearly 300 have been built. The aircraft on order or being operated include the French Air and Space Force, French Navy, and Air Forces of Egypt, India, Qatar, Greece, and Croatia. Both Indonesia and the United Arab Emirates have placed orders. Su-30 OSM, Flanker H, was a specialized version of the thrust-vectoring Indian Air Force's Su-30 MKI. Foreign equipment was replaced with Russian. The SM designation stands for Serial Modernized. Su-30 OSME is the export version of the Su-30 OSM with upgraded Russian systems. It can perform a wide range of missions, including air superiority, ground attack, and maritime strike operations. Su-30 OSM was inducted into Russian service in 2013. Su-30s are produced at the Komsomolska on Amur Aviation Plant. By the end of 2015, the 31st Fighter Aviation Regiment, the last aviation regiment of the Russian aerospace forces that operated Soviet-made MiG-29A UBs, was fully rearmed with about 20 new Su-30 OSM fighters. The Su-30 OSM attained full operational capability, FOC, in January 2018. Russian aerospace forces currently have around 100 Su-30 OSMs, and Russian naval aviation has 34 Su-30 OSMs in inventory. Its large size allows it to carry a substantial payload. It maintains high maneuverability because the large wings generate significant lift, and the aircraft has canard controls coupled with thrust vectoring engines, which give high rates of turn and agility. The two AL-31FP afterburning turbofan engines, with 74.5 kilonewtons dry thrust each and 122.58 kilonewtons with the afterburner, give it high thrust, weight and also high sustained rates of turn. Interestingly, India's Su-30 MiG was the first Su-30 family member to feature thrust vectoring control and canards. The Su-30 OSM is equipped with the N011M BARS radar, which has a phased array antenna with a maximum detection range of 400 kilometers. It can carry 8,000 kilograms of external stores. The armament includes the R-77 and R-73 air-to-air missiles, the Kh-29 and Kh-31 air-to-ground missiles, and a variety of guided and unguided bombs. The maximum unrefueled operational range on internal fuel is approximately 3,000 kilometers, which gets extended with aerial refueling. The latest variant of the family is the Su-30 OSM-2s, which has just begun entering the Russian aerospace forces. Russia's latest R-37M missile is only on the SM-2 variant. The aircraft has the N035 Irbis radar and AL-41F1S engines of the Su-35S. The aim is to standardize and reduce the operational costs of the two variants. The aircraft's armament will also be enhanced with the new KAB-250 aerial bombs and Kh-59 Mk2 stealth cruise missiles. It is planned to modernize all Russia's Su-30 OSMs to the SM-2 standard. Russian aerospace forces already have 20 Su-30 M2, and many more are on order. The Russian naval aviation was signed for 21 Su-30 OSM-2 aircraft. In September 2015, Russia deployed at least Su-30 OSM fighters for the first time to Bashar al-Assad International Airport in Latakia, Syria. In late December 2015, 16 Su-30 OSMs were at Khmeimim Air Base. They acted as aerial escorts and also provided target illumination for bombers launching airstrikes against rebel groups. Later, they engaged in air-to-ground missions. Russian Su-30 OSM and Su-35 fighters were used for air superiority missions during the Ukraine war and have claimed 8 air-to-air victories. According to Western sources, Russia lost 6 Su-30 OSMs in the air and 5 on the ground. Some claim the figures are exaggerated,